Welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming. So today we are going to do a deep dive into the Purium compensation plan. So it's really exciting when you first start. You want to take action. You want to achieve your goals quickly and efficiently. So we're here for you. We want to support you through all that. And it really all starts with your plan of action, your action plan. You get started with that by declaring your intentions and your goals. So I'll share that with you right now, and you should have this filled out day one, or even before you start. And here, this is the compensation plan, which we'll get into in a minute. I want to introduce Alice, who will speak to the action plan and what's the mindset going into this.
Thank you, Jared. So I'm really glad that you guys are showing up for this because 95% of this business is mindset. I'll say it every single time. And when it comes to the compensation plan and getting to grips with the back office, what you've got to think is this is my business. And if it was any other business in the world that you didn't spend no money on starting, you want to know every facet of the business that you're paying for and you're getting involved in. Like, I want to know everything. How can I make money? What are all the nuances? What are all the little things, tips and tricks I can use to get to the best of this? We don't want to treat this like a hobby. This is a real business. So we've got to get into the mindset of wanting to learn absolutely everything without relying on people above us to always be feeding stuff down. We want to be independent. So that's why we're having this call. And the action plan worksheet at the beginning of the month is absolutely imperative to your success because you're immortalizing your goals down on paper. You're getting real sure on how many people you're going to reach, how many brand partners you need. You're working backwards. If you're going for diamond, great, I need 15,000 volume. What does that look like per day? What does that look like in terms of the amount of people I need? UBTs, how many do I need? How many UBTs do my team need? It's really fun, but it's not fun if we don't understand it. It's really stressful and you don't know what's going on. So we wanted to have this call so that we can get more into the mindset of organizing your own business and being your own boss, so you can be a little bit more independent and you can start using that critical thinking and mindset to build your organization. So that's what this is. And the action plan worksheet, we all do it every day at the beginning of the month, so we know exactly where we're going. We know how many ranks we're going up. We know if we're holding a rank, but it's absolutely obligatory that we meet with our upline and go through this with them so that we know where we're going. So this is all mindset. This is the beginning of the month mindset. It doesn't matter. The end of the last month doesn't matter anymore. We're roaring into this month. We've got new goals and we've just got to believe that we can do it. But with these skills that Jared, Eric, Allison are here to share with us, it makes it so much easier. This is the numbers. And I know a lot of us shy away from that. Like me, I'm like, numbers, maths. Actually, we want to get real friendly with the numbers and with the maths and with the intricacies of this compensation plan and of the back office, because this could be touch and go between you hitting a rank or not quite getting it. So let's make this as clear as we can so that we can reach our goals with ease.
Exactly. So well put. And when you start to see your goals laid out in front of you, for instance, your fast start goal, your UBT goal, and we'll explain all these things, your weekly time commitment, income goals, if it's on paper, great. So you can start sharing that, putting that out into the universe, and we'll help shape a plan, a strategy to hit those goals that you want to hit. So
yeah, and the importance of really seeing those numbers. Like I remember when I first joined, couldn't put down something higher because I didn't believe I could, and then Taz really pushed me to put a higher number. And I'm telling you, it's magic what we put down, how the universe
makes it happen.
Yeah, conspires to make it happen when we put that down.
Exactly. So this is the compensation plan. This is all part of the day one training for you to review. So along with an onboarding video and a checklist, filling out your action plan, you should get familiar with the compensation plan. And it's pretty simple. You have to think of it as, because we're sharing a gift card, we don't talk in sales really, but every time you share and you get an order, this is what the payouts look like. So every new customer on their first order saves $50 or 25% off, whichever is greater. So just quickly to show you what that looks like on when you're shopping. So I'll just open up iShop Purium. So let's say in your cart, someone just orders the super aminos, which is 75 retail. it gives you $50 off, so the total price becomes $25. However, if you get a Core 4, let's say, which is regularly $239, it turns into 25% off. So just to shed some clarity on that, so the price drops down. And then as you go up, the shipping becomes free. So if you added a ULT instead of the Core 4, free shipping is also unlocked here. So in terms of what you'll make from that first order, you get 25% from that first order. So it's that's your earnings. Those are commissions, and commissions are paid out 4 times a month. You could see that from your dashboard. So this is the back office. So as soon as you upgrade, you have a back office, and this is the shared account. So this isn't my personal account, but this is Debbie Diamonds, and you can see every week you get a commission, and then you get a month-end bonus commission for your rank achievements and lifestyle bonuses. Those are included in that month-end payout. So you're actually paid out. So I'll just show you quickly when exactly you are paid out. Sorry, just give me 1 second. Yeah, so 25% commission on that first order. For every brand partner, you get 5% commission from that. So that's team customer orders, and that's paid up 4 levels. So these are the weekly payouts. It's from Saturday to Friday, and then you get paid the following Friday. So your first paycheck will appear like 2 weeks later, but after that, it'll come every week. So those are commissions, right? But that's just part of what you'll be earning. So when you want to calculate like what you'll make in terms of commissions, you look at the dollar amount from every order. So keeping track of our orders here, I'll show you, everyone who orders will show up in the downlines orders. And then if you want to just take a look at an example here, this person ordered, let's say their last order, you can check their invoice. Whoop, I don't know what this is, but here, just a sec there. Okay. This order here was, oh, okay, I can't find it. But anyways, so every, like a ULT is, you know,
200.
so you make 25% off a ULT order. So that's around $70, $80 US. And then we want to talk about going up in ranks. So how do you do that? How do you move up the pay plan quickly? And that is with volume. So just for simplicity's sake, we'll group all the different types of volume as just, we'll call it just volume. And the more volume you have, the more you'll achieve the ranks as you go up. So all that's laid out in the compensation plan here. So you start as associate, builder, consultant, director, executive, and these are the achievements. So the first major one is consultant. You want 1,000 points to hit that, so 1,000 volume points, right? And every product has a certain amount of volume associated with it. And I could show you the roadmap here. Sorry, I just had it open up. 1 second. So the roadmap really breaks it down in a simple, easy to understand way where you could see what exactly you are required to hit to get to these goals. So let me just bring that up. Director's secret sauce, maintain this. So here we go. So you enroll, that's 270 points, right? It's 220 for a ULT plus 50 for your enrollment. So right there you have 270 points. The path to director is paved by going to consultant within 10 days. You want to hit fast start consultant. So each customer, these are the points that are allotted for the customer orders, right? So 3 customers in a week, that's 660 volume. Your volume's 270. And then Purium awards you for each of these, for hitting these 3 in 1 week, you get an extra 500 points. So that total is 1,430, and that's well over the amount that's required to go consultant. So you'll be getting paid commissions on all these. Plus you'll get that rank achievement for hitting fast start consultant in 10 days. So just know that when you first start, as soon as your gift code's active, you have 10 days from whenever you start in the month. So it could be the first day of the month or the last day. You have 10-day window to hit consultant. That's the fast start window to make that $100 bonus. So if you don't do it within 10 days, you still get a bonus. That's called an achievement bonus, and it's half the amount. It's $50. So these are paid out regardless of when you hit them, these amounts, for a total of $750. But if you go fast and hit within these windows, then you can make upwards of $2,500. And there's also the matching bonus incentive. So if you help your brand partner hit the fast start, then you'll get the matching bonus, the exact same amount. And that's paid out once a month. And so to hit consultant in 10 days, what's required? 1,000 GV, like we were just saying, which includes your own volume and then your customer's volume or brand partners, and just that you have 2 active brand partners or customers. So what does that entail, active? It means that they ordered within the time frame, and it's a 50 BV order, 50 volume order. And for any order, you could check what like the amount of volume for anything from your back office. So if you're ever confused about how much volume points you get for a specific product or package, look here in the shop in the back office, and it's written right next to any package, right? So that's the amount of volume you get per order. And on something to note is on a customer's first order, it deducts 40 volume points from that order. And in order to be considered an active brand partner, you have to order at least 50, which it includes the 40 BV deduction. So that's just something to keep in order. But most people order a Core 4 or more. Most people actually order ULT, so that's well over the amount. And then, so if you can achieve these within 10 days, then you get $100 and your enroller gets $100. And that's paid weekly, right? And another way to get these volume points towards achieving this goal for the $100 is to do widen your reach. So that's another amazing promotion that Purium offers, where just by sharing videos, you'll get points. They're called GQV points, but these feed into your volume points, and so you'll get new. If you see here in your first 10 days, you can max out at 398 points. That's almost half the amount you need to get to consultant just by uploading videos. And then the monthly max is 596, and you do that by submitting 3 videos a week. So this is why we stress widen your reach, because it actually will help you achieve these rank bonuses. So you don't actually get directly compensated for uploading videos, but you'll get volume points, and those will build you up to these ranks. So the next one is director, and we're helping lots of people go director within the 1+ month. So the reason it says 1+ is because you have from whenever you start. So let's say I upgraded today on the 7th, I'd have all of this month to hit director plus all of July. That's the plus. So I have until the end of July to hit that goal. So whenever you see the plus here, to hit executive, you have 2 months plus whatever's left in the month that you enrolled. And yeah, these are very doable. If Eric, do you want to speak to anything about Fast Start? What the incentives are like?
Yeah, well, I absolutely love the Fast Start program because, we certainly don't want to, I don't want to say penalize, we want to incentivize people to want to go fast. Sometimes people really do want to go fast, and they shouldn't be penalized for that. They should be incentivized to do it. And so what's beautiful about this compensation plan in general is that it offers both those, I want to say, instant gratification, front-loaded bonuses where you can see immediate impact in your bank account. And then it offers the longer term residual income that you can build over the course of time. So it has a front load and a back load as well, which people who understand compensation plans and are money motivated really do get that. And so it just meets everyone exactly where you're at, whether you want to go fast or you want to build slower. There are incentives in there to keep people motivated along the way. And we're directly compensated as well for helping people achieve these bonuses. So the matching program is really, really incredible. The opportunity to match up to $2,500 in Fast Start bonuses. And that's unlimited, regardless of how long we've been a brand partner. We could be a brand partner like me for 10 years and help 10 people achieve a total opportunity of 3,500. And I can earn 2,500 per BP that I help max out on the Fast Start program. So that's 10 times 2,500. That's $25,000 to me, which is a great incentive, to help 10 people achieve full Fast Start bonuses. So it's so complete. Our compensation plan can go up against any compensation plan in the industry, and we can feel just as confident with this comp plan as we do with our products. It is solid, and there's an incentive in there for everyone, regardless of how you want to utilize it.
Yeah, and our unilevel structure, it's really robust in terms of where you're going to get paid from. So as soon as you start building your team, and that really is the way to passive income, is to get brand partners, you earn 5% of what they're making. So all the volume goes up to you, point for point, and that includes promotion points plus 5% of the commission. So it's different when you look at these earnings reports that are in the comp plan. It is a range because it is difficult to determine based on your structure how much exactly you'll be making. But this gives you a good idea of your monthly earnings and what you could expect to be achieving. So if you just do the math, crunch the numbers, and look at, okay, if I sell 3 ULTs this week, I'll be making 25% of each of those sales. That's great. That's your commission. And then I get those rank bonuses. And those are really where the perks of Purium are evident. And along with those perks are lifestyle bonuses. So once you achieve the diamond rank, you're automatically awarded this lifestyle bonus. And then there's profit sharing in the diamond levels. So this was a game changer for me because I've never experienced this in any business before. When you have a piece of what the entire company is making, so the higher you go, the more shares you're entitled to. But this works out to a few $1,000s a month, which opens the door to a career change, I feel. So this is pretty unique to Purium, and it's really something to target when you first enroll, to go diamond as quickly as possible, because there is the fast start element, and then you want to get into the profit sharing as quickly as possible as well. So beyond these bonuses, there's also a K Club bonus. So for every $1,000 of customer dollars that you sell, you get awarded $50, and that's paid out in your one-time monthly payout. So that's really cool because we're seeing people sell $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 worth of products, and right there's a few $100 bonus associated with that. So we just kind of wanted to crunch the numbers here, show you if you put in your action plan, I want to make $500 a week. How exactly are you going to do that? Well, this is it. This is how you can calculate exactly how to make that amount. Now, it's in the ball's in your court in terms of how much time you can commit and how serious you are. But one thing is to keep in mind with this fast start is to perhaps delay your enrollment until you're actually ready and have a few people interested to start. And that applies to your brand partners as well. So this is all laid out. This is all free, of course. There's no charge for these tools, and to speak of fees, there really isn't. You just have to make a minimum order every month of 50 BV yourself. So that's about a power shake. It's not, and then most people, they stick with it. They are able to maintain with the daily core floor. And that's in terms of fees. The only other fee is to have the full access to back office, which is called Dreams. That is $99 for the year, but it goes on sale once a year for $50. So that's really it in terms of fees. Otherwise, Purium is just paying you to share. So I'll actually leave it at that. I'd love if anyone has any specific questions. Eric, if there's anything else you want to touch on.
Yeah, Jared, I did want to help some of our brand partners on this call really see a big picture here with this compensation plan. I wanted to show that very last page, Jared. Is that possible on the comp plan to show the very last page? Because, we often talk about like, what would you like to build as your monthly income? But if you look at, I like to work backwards as well with brand partners. So I like to say, well, where would you like to start annually in terms of your income with Purium? Is there maybe, like for some people, they're trying to replace an income, maybe a part-time job, a full-time job, and they're trying to see like, okay, big picture here, where does my Purium business fit into my personal and financial goals? And so if you start with the end goal in mind sometimes and work backwards, it can help you see that vision. So I like to start with this page here. So this is the average annual earnings by rank. So remember, it's an average, okay? So there's in every statistic, there's a low, medium, and high. So this is the average. So if you look at where you might want to be with your Purium business in, say, the next 6 months or the next year, find a number on here that's comfortable for you or that's exciting to you. Okay, what number really catches your attention to where you're like, if I was making this annually, it would be worth me investing more time into building my Purium business. Okay, so find that number. It's going to be a little different for each of us. Okay, so find where you are on that scale, and then that's what you want your goal to be. Okay, in the immediate future, and work backwards. What do I need in terms of volume and number of active enrolled associates or structure even to get to that number? Okay, and then work your way backwards. Okay, so sometimes it helps to start with the end goal in mind and go backwards. And so I like to ask my brand partners when they first initially join, so they can see that big picture right off the bat, where they see themselves on this scale. Where ultimately would you like to be? Doesn't mean you have to stay there forever, but in the near future, where would you like to be on here? Let's start there as a goal and then work our way backwards. So Juniper says green diamond. Yeah. So find maybe it's in one of the colored diamond ranks. Maybe it's in one of the crown ranks. Maybe it's in diamond. Maybe it's, in director executive, but find where you would like to be. And then think about what that number would do for your lifestyle. So not just chasing a number because it's a number, but what in actuality with that income level, does that now allow you to do? What options does that open up to you? Does that allow you to hire someone to come in and clean your home twice a month, do your laundry, change your bed sheets, childcare, extra vacation, a little bit more to charity? Like what impact does that make in your lifestyle? And visualize that, because that's how sometimes with the compensation plan, you got to work backwards. You got to visualize it and then find out what it's going to take to get to your visual idea of your goal. So Jared, I don't know if that might help some people, because I know for me, I'm a very visual person, as you guys know. I got to see the picture in my mind. If I can't, then I get lost in the weeds. So maybe that'll help some people.
Yeah, I'm such a visual person too. And until I saw this, this chart really helped me to focus on where we're going. And that's why, we're going for 2-star crown this month, because we keep, even as we hit different goals, like our goal may have started off being like, oh, I'd be totally happy with $100,000 a year. But then when we hit that goal, we're like, well, wait, we want, our goals change. And so even to note that this depiction doesn't even show the cap of because we're breaking new grounds all the time. I know, we're going for Royal, which is not even on here. And I know Eric's going for it and Ian is going for it. And so it's like breaking, when you see other people able to do these ranks, it makes it a possibility for all of us.
Yeah, it becomes a sorry, Eric, go ahead.
And guys, we talk about ranks, we give a lot of recognition around it. It's more than just a title. It's more than just a pat on the back. Great job. This means real money, guys. The difference between 1 or 2 ranks could mean a significant amount of annual income. Like the difference between, let's say, diamond and green diamond, or green diamond and black diamond. We're talking about a major jump in income. And listen, in a time period where most people are begging employers for minimal raises that are not keeping up with inflation, we can give ourselves a promotion anytime we want. We can literally give ourselves as entrepreneurs a raise anytime we want. So case in point, the difference between, Jared and Allison going from Crown to 2-star now is an average of $132,000 a year. How many people even make that in 1 year, let alone that being their raise in 1 year? Okay, so
1 month.
Really have a clear vision, guys, of what your Purium business can bring you. This isn't just a little side hustle. This can be anything from an income that can pay for your products, a part-time income, a full-time income, more than a full-time income, a life-changing, multi-generational income, if you want it to be. The compensation plan is there. It offers unlimited opportunity, but it will meet you where you're at, match your effort.
Yeah.
That's very well put. And
we can all do this. We can all do it.
And when you're getting a check every week, it change, and then that bonus check, it really opens your eyes to the possibilities where you're like, this could be treated like a game. And, you could excel very rapidly and dictate your terms, just state it like we were mentioning before, make a declaration, and you actually get more points for that, by the way. When you declare what you want to, what rank you'd like to hit, and you hit it, Purium will award you points for that, which will help you hit your next goal. Mm-hmm. So lots of different facets to making volume. It's really fun and exciting. So just get on board with the compensation plan, familiarize yourself with it, and the back office. You shouldn't scare you. They are just numbers, so it's really like
it's good to. That's a good point. So Chloe is asking, it's good to declare an achievable goal? Yeah. So we're like, it's great to think big and to say like, I want to declare a diamond, but you won't get the points unless you hit it. So you want to, baby steps. Like you start with consultant wherever you are, and then keep raising the bar. Some people declare a double rank advancement and they hit it, and that's amazing. But you want to definitely be able to achieve the goal that you set. And you also get, and you're also then in a pool for all these other prizes as well. They announce every week or every month that they?
I think it's month end.
Month end. They have lots of other extra cash prizes for people who even just participated in the rank declaration. So it's so worth it to declare.
Okay. And Kate and Janet, so Dreams is just a full version of the back office. There's a limited one that gets triggered after a year, where you can't really keep track of your rank advancement. It's definitely way more limited. I definitely recommend jumping on the sale that happens usually once a year. When they announce that it's 50% off, go for it. And then it'll add
either
it to
way,
the year
it's
after.
our only business expense. It's just worth it. Like, don't be without it. Even if you're not catching it at the sale price, because it's just worth it.
Much like a Pro Zoom account and a Calendly Pro account, these are smart investments to make to build your business. The Dreams is also essential to doing that. I haven't seen anyone crack the pay plan without opening up Dreams.
Yeah. And Chloe, yes, when we have 3 people, then we launch. That's the smartest way to hit fast start goals, to hit the bonuses.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Keep in
I
mind.
just want to mention too on the declaration that if you declare a higher rank than you are right now, which is great, stretch a little bit, and you re-rank where you're at director or above, it doesn't count against you. So you won't be penalized if, let's say, you declare diamond and you rank at executive. If you're already executive or you're director even, it's not going to work against you. So definitely at least declare, when you declare, I'm talking the official declaration, declare your rank or higher at director and or higher. So what I mean by that is if you're consultant, don't declare consultant. You'd have to declare director. If you're director or higher already, then declare your rank currently or higher. Does that make sense? And it won't go against you if you declare a higher rank and you re-rank where you're at. It does not count against you. You'll still get, an allotment of those total 100,000 group qualifying volume points that corporate awards. They assign them based on, it's like a pool based on the number of people that declared and those that either re-ranked or increased in rank. They award those, and we just got a bump right yesterday, Jared. That was pretty awesome. Everyone saw their back office, like everyone's in green now, like a big boost, because those points, guys, they roll up 8 levels. So if you had some people on your team that declared their rank and took part in that pool of 100,000, you essentially got those points went into your group volume as well. So how cool is that? And like Jared and Allison were saying, the extra, we had someone, Marie Michelle, I think, won $200 yesterday.
Yep.
So they're nice little cash bonus incentives, just for declaring your rank.
That's great. And just to answer some quick questions. So the business, how do you launch? So when we talk about launching, we're saying you activate your gift code. So you either upgrade if you made a ULT or Core 4 order within 30 days, and then your gift code is active.
Oh my God, guys, there's a bear. There's a bear. Do you see the bear and the baby cubs? Do you see them?
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
Do you see the bear? Oh my God, a bear and a baby cub.
It's blurry, so we don't see anything.
Watch out. Hope mama's not close.
Okay. And that's Aura, who you'll meet. This is dreams expired. That's fine. As soon as you order, the year will start, and then if you buy on sale, it'll add it another year. So when you expire, that'll go to the next year.
All right, let's have Aura had a question too, but she may be distracted. Aura, are you able to ask your question still?
When does the ranking happen? That is you achieve your rank, and then you get a bonus check at the end of the month. Yeah.
Oh my God, they're just hopping away. These beautiful bears. Do you see them at the distance? No, because my thing is not. Anyway, yeah, I had a question. It's like, what about if you want to communicate to someone who's very normie, in the business world. He may be a sound healer in the real world, but he's also normie in his birth world. Then how do you communicate? If I'm not really good at this, explaining all these details like that, what do you do to convince someone that or to explain this stuff? And is there other ways of communicating all these intricacies? Is there a simple, is there somewhere you go with a portal that has all this information? Or because I'm just learning about this now, I haven't really done a lot in that regard, and so it seems like a lot.
For sure, and it was a lot for us too at the beginning, and it took some time to grasp. But we have a boards app, which was instated by Purium. We made our custom board where we have a day one where everything is broken down in very simple terms. It takes some repetition, and that's why we're here, is actually to support you. So if you did want to have a deep dive meeting and just break it all down for you in simpler terms, but really the best way is to learn as you earn. Just get out there, start sharing, and you'll learn. And
connect people to us, connect people to Eric. Use your upline to talk about it. If you don't know yet enough about it, just be honest about it. Say, I'm just new to this business and not great at explaining this. Let me connect you with someone who's really good at explaining this. And that's where you'll bring in one of us, right? Or also the tools that we have.
We've seen this duplicate over and over again, and this is how we create.
The people who know less do the best, because they just connect with the tools.
don't be afraid not to be an expert. This actually makes you more relatable, and people will want to hear what you have to say. Especially if you're a good listener, you got to listen. So I don't want this to divert into a mindset call, a strategy. This is really just numbers. So
And you can use this call as a tool as well.
Exactly.
If you need someone if someone is interested to learn more. So we have this call recorded, so you can share this.
Yeah, if anyone has any other questions, you can raise your hand or put them in the chat. But this is it. So it's think in terms of volume. There are lots of other ways to get volume points with the UBT, which we didn't fully touch on, but that's essentially when every time someone makes an order of a ULT or more, if they have a smart order in place, you get a UBT 1. And if you do 3 of those within a week, you get 500 extra points. Kate and Jen, I see you have your hand up. Go ahead.
Well, it was in regards of that. When you're signing up 3 ULTs during a week, do you need them to be on smart order to get that 500 UBT?
They need to have a smart order on file for the next month for 50 BV minimum. Yeah, then that'll count.
I'm still struggling with that. I'm still struggling with when I'm signing up people to get them on that smart order.
So I would recommend guiding them through the ultpack.com site. You can make a permalink for ULT Pack so they're connected to you the same way regular permalink works. You can find it on puriumpermalinks.com. And, the smart order locks them into that discount, and it holds them accountable. It is the maintenance, and it's really
just share why it's great. Share the benefits for them. They're going to get the loyal customer pricing. They're going to get double the rewards points. They're going to be, locking into their health goals, and just talk about the perks. And then also use your upline as well. If you can't, like Kiev, is a master at talking about the smart order. So again, that's another reason why we connect people to maybe fill in some of the gaps that we can't really, feel comfortable talking about yet. Use your upline to do that.
Because I find that there are a lot of people that they're like, well, I want to try it first.
Sure.
Right. So then I'm finding, and I don't want to push, so I know that my wording needs to be improved. And there's a few. Eric, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, and it took me a minute to grasp smart order as well, but it's like anything else. When you posture it, it's all about the energy you put in. If you have any kind of hesitation yourself, or you feel like, yeah, I know that, because that was me for a while. I was like, kind of like when a smart order conversation came up, I got a little bit timid, but you know what? It's just like with the price issue. When you change your energy, it's incredible how the energy on the other side shifts. And so I haven't had I can't remember the last person that's turned me down on a smart order. Now, every single one of them is like, yeah, well, that makes a ton of sense. Yeah, let's go ahead and put that on. They're just because my energy towards it has shifted. So also, Kate, there's a great little video on smart order. Use that as the way to explain it instead of trying to, until you really get up to speed with, and I still use it today because I just think it's the most concise way to explain that. So maybe when you send, a video on the ULT or shortly thereafter, then share the video on smart order as well. Because once people really understand it, they receive it well.
Where do you find that video? Is it where?
That's in boards.
It's in boards. And I also put the link here in the chat to the smart order page that has the video as well. And if I could just quickly speak on smart order, we've had some customers, brand partner, well, not, you need to be on smart order to be a brand partner, but some customers who said just that. They said, I want to try it first before I commit, before I subscribe, right? Some say that, but more people say, how come you didn't tell me about smart order? I want to save. I need my stuff. I ran out. I want to have the same discount. So you're doing them a favor. Think of it as like I'm just telling you this now because next month when you want more of this, I want you to lock in the savings and I want you to get it on time. So that's why.
And use that story. Say, my friend who's been doing this, who's been sharing about this a lot longer, said, she didn't tell people about it and it really backfired. So I want to make sure that I'm telling you about this because I don't want you to, have this happen. I don't want you to get upset that I didn't tell you. And also, you can always cancel it. They can always cancel it. If they're unhappy, you know, make sure they know they have a 60-day money-back guarantee, that they can always cancel their smart order at any point, and that there's not, you know, there's just, it's not locked in. It's just something to help them and they'll be notified before it gets shipped out.
Is that okay, King Jen?
So I didn't talk about the three that I sold the ULTs to in the past week there. I didn't tell them that. Is it too late?
So they were going smarter? No. Eric, if the week passes,
They haven't received their stuff yet even.
The UBT doesn't count, right?
So it all depends on when if it was within the last week, no, but the week cuts off on Friday, right? So today is Tuesday. So if they purchased before last Friday, that's part of last week. That week is already closed. But if they purchased within this week, so from Saturday through this coming Friday, they can put their smart order on and it can count for UBT.
Well, I was asking for, will they get the 25% for the smart order if it's a week late?
Yeah, so exactly.
That's what I was asking. Huh?
Yeah, totally. So for all of the customer benefits, at any point when they put their smart order on, they could technically even do it a month later and they would get the 25% at that point with the double rewards points as well for having a smart order. Yeah.
That's what I was concerned about. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, Janine, you had a question? Go ahead, unmute.
Hi, yeah, my voice is gone, but I was wondering if you could talk about the Million Mom movement. I missed out on that because Kevin didn't tell me about it.
Which one? Are you talking about the scholarship program, Janine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, first of all, you have to have kids under 18 to qualify, so you wouldn't have qualified for it. But yeah, there is a scholarship program, and I think the information is also in the board's app. But Jared could.
Tass would probably be the best person to speak to about that because she's on the Million Mom Movement Council.
Yeah.
So reach out to her and find out more about that.
All right, thank you guys.
Welcome.
Yeah.
So if there aren't any more questions, we want to keep this brief, and the replay will be available. So thank you so much, Eric, for your time, and for everyone for joining on the call and your questions. There are no dumb questions. It's, we got here by failing a lot, having a lot of losses that we turned into lessons, and just by sticking to it. It's an investment that will pay out over time, I guarantee it. So just don't lose momentum. Just keep it going.
Put your eye on the prize. Yeah.
Fired up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Here we go.
All right.
All right, guys.
Everyone.
Great afternoon.
Have a great one.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks, Allison and Jared.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Take care.